Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Let's see. I think we are live right now. Let's see. There we are. Here I am. Hi everyone. Dallas here from Coaching Scaling Secrets. Here we are for the Wednesday live that I do every Wednesday at 11 a.m. Pacific time, giving you some education, some good nuggets to step away from and to kind of implement into your business or incorporate into your business or think about how are you going to do this or how can you achieve this. There's so many things that you need to incorporate into your business when you are promoting your business online. Okay, so I'm just gonna talk a little bit here until, let me just see if I can you hear me. Yep, you can hear me until people get notified and jump on. So today, if you're just jumping on, say hi below, you guys. Hi, say hashtag live below, and tell me where you're watching from. Are you watching on a phone or are you at your desk? Are you in the office? Are you home? Are you homeschooling? What are you up to? And able to catch this live now. So today I wanted to talk about how to stand out online and be the one that people want to work with. Okay. Now, I sent out an email the other day about this. Who gets my emails? Who opens my emails? Message below if you are actually getting my emails. Because I post several times, or I email several times a week, great information that's different in my emails to people that are on my list than people in the group. So if you're not on my email list, say emails below, or I want to get on your list, and I'll shoot you over. Somehow I'll get you on my list today. Okay. So I wanted to talk about how to stand out online. Now there are, and I want to talk out before. Hey Ada, um, kind of like beyond the typical things, which is getting your profile photos ready, getting your banner set, getting visible. I wanted to talk about something. What distinguishes you between another coach in your business, in your industry. Okay. So let's say you are a plant based nutritional coach. Okay. So there are many plant based nutritional coaches out there. So how does your working with you going through your program is different from the others in your field? Okay. You might have the same knowledge base, and you may know that you want to move someone from here to there, right? A to B, right? Moving someone from A to B, from where they're at to where they want to be, okay? But how do you do it? What is the mechanism that you use that is specific to you, that's different? Let's say I was the other plant based coach, that's different from how I move someone from A to B, okay? So you want to think about what is your unique methodology, okay, where you stand out, that's different from everyone else. So you've got to start thinking about what is that, okay? And once you identify it, you want to be telling people this is how you stand out, okay? This is how you get results, all right? So you want to look at what sets you apart from other people in your industry. Why is your program better than the other programs? Okay. What are your strengths in your program? Now, for me, I spent almost up to 30 years in nursing. I was a director of nursing in a big hospital in New York City, and then moved out here to Portland, Oregon, couldn't find a job, and kind of switched, 14 years ago into marketing and sales. And now I coach, right? I coach coaches. I teach you how to build a business online, okay? Two different industries, still service, okay? But my industry is different, okay? I went from kind of sickness to wellness, okay? In who I serve. But my gifts, my talents, my strengths were the same in as a director of nursing as they are being a coach. So I used to hear as a director of nursing that I could really explain complex situations or concepts into very easy to understand concepts. And what do I hear from my clients? Dallas, you explain it so easily. I get it finally. I understand marketing finally. I understand what I need to do finally. I understand why I need to do this to get this to get this. So, where before I had a client just tell me this the other day. Before, when I was working with other clients, she said they would always leave pieces of the puzzle out. So I was so frustrated. I never saw the whole picture, but you show the whole picture. Okay. So this is the exact same information I'm getting from my own coaching clients today that I got working in a different profession. So think of you, all of you on here, this is not your first rodeo. I'm sure it's not. I'm sure you have done something in the past. You didn't just become a coach. You worked in some other area. So think about, when you were on purpose and performing well, like what were your strengths if you don't know what they are today? Because those will carry over into your coaching business. You will see that one reflects the other of where your strengths are in teaching, in delivering a product, in helping someone guide them over a course of a process, which is what coaching is, right? Showing someone how to move from A to B, okay? So you want to identify what that is. Now, a lot of times in the beginning, you can tap into things that you're known for in the past, okay, that you can say, this is what I'm known for, okay, when you are expressing how people work with you and why you are a better coach than somebody else because of XYZ. Or you can then, once you start getting clients, you start getting testimonials from them and ask, what was the difference? Why are you shifting now and getting the results where you didn't before? Because I'm telling you also, most people, by the time they come to you right now and ask you to be their coach, they've already been with other coaches, okay? Or they have already gone through other workshops or programs or challenges or books or courses. So you generally, by the time they are reaching out to you, they are like done with the free stuff and they're willing to invest and let's get going now, okay? So when they start getting results with you, you want to start asking what shifted for them, all right? So it's got to be something in the way you teach that's allow them to surrender to the process, right? Right? Some way of your being with them has allowed them to actually start getting results. And in coaching, you're not supposed to do it for them, right? We're guiding people from A to B. But what was different a year ago to now? Why are they getting results now? And that is something you want to highlight when you are selling your program or promoting your program. So you can say, when you work with me, when you work with Dallas, I'm going to lead you step by step through a process over a year, and you're going to understand marketing and sales. So by the time you leave working with me, you're going to know exactly what to do to get results. But you're going to start getting results immediately. And generally by the 4th month, my clients start getting their high ticket clients. Okay. But we lay a foundation and we start to build momentum over time. And then by the 4th month, when you start promoting yourself, you start to get clients. And then you start to get more clients and more clients and more clients. And then we kind of perfect the system and kind of expand it out, all right? So we don't just jump into, okay, you're going to learn how to message people over there in Facebook Messenger and how to sell. Like, that's not how we do it here in my program, all right? We start from the beginning, all right? We start with, who are you going to work with? What does your program look like? What are all the characteristics of the people you are working with. What is the characteristics of your program? What are the solutions of your program? What are the problems of your ideal clients? I mean, we spent a month in that area, really getting to know your ideal client before we even start putting out content. Okay? That's where we spend the time, because how do you know what kind of content to put out if you don't know who inside out? You don't know your ideal client. You don't know what kind of content to put out. Okay? So we spend a month doing that. Okay? Then we look at what kind of content to put out. We do some customer research, obviously. And then we start, once we start putting content out, then we start building an audience. But you don't just start building an audience with no content. Okay? So there's a systematic process that I take you through, which is different than other coaches. Okay? Other coaches kind of jump around with, you learn a little bit of this, you learn a little bit of that sort of thing. Or there are certain coaches that you have no access to. You are thrown into a membership site, you can get access into videos and maybe some documents, but there's no access with the leader of the program. Okay, when you're in my Client Accelerator Academy, you have access to me around the clock, pretty much. Okay, not when I'm sleeping, but we are definitely, if you're reaching out and you need help, I'm there to help you break through your roadblocks and keep moving forward. Okay, so that you can actually get the clients. So you want to ask your clients what has shifted for them working with you to get the results, right? You're actually extracting out from them a testimonial, but you want to use that information when you promote your programs, when you show that you are standing out from the sea of other coaches in your industry. Okay, there are many business coaches in my industry. Okay, how do I stand out? I just told you how I stand out, how I'm different. Okay, you've got to start declaring and talking about and sharing how you stand out with when you promote your program. And if you don't have the clients yet, but I'm sure most of you have at least one or two, okay, that you can go back and tap into and ask them get some information, get some feedback back. But I'm sure you can take whatever attributes you had in a former job, in a former career, or even like managing your household or your children. Those are skills and attributes that you will bring forward and will make a difference in your programs. Okay, those will be the keys that help you move someone from point A to point B. Tammy's at work. Okay, Tammy, I'm not going to tell anyone. So that's what you want to be doing. Okay, those things you bring, your gifts, what you're good at, move with you throughout life. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Those are your gifts that you're good at. It doesn't matter if you are, baking a cake or you are coaching someone how to, find the love of their life. There are certain skills and gifts and talents you have that doesn't matter what you're doing. They emanate out of you, okay? And they actually help people, guide them through movement from A to B. All right. So you want to be actually talking about that when you're promoting your programs. Okay. And you should be promoting your programs every 6 to 8 weeks on clockworks, like campaigns. They should be scheduled out for the year. Block them out. What kind of promotions are you doing? Are you doing soft promotions? Are you doing live launch promotions from a workshop into your signature program? Are you doing master classes into your program? Master classes are great. They're short, where you're educating. The more you educate, let me tell you another little secret. The more you educate, the more that you're seen as credible and authority, that you know what you're talking about. And the more I am educating you, and you actually are taking what I'm telling you, and you're going into action with it, you're seeing a result. the more likely you will be drawn to me when you want or ready to invest in actually setting up a program for yourself to build your business like, like really uh, over a year and start really generating clients. Okay. All right. So we talked about, let me just look at my notes here for a second, make sure we've gotten everything. And, I just want to, start with this. You don't, you have confidence that your program, when you became a coach, your program works, right? There's confidence there. Promoting your program, you will have more confidence as you practice promoting it. Okay? The more you promote it, the more confident you will be in promotion of your product and services and your program. Okay? Just keep doing it. Practice, practice, practice. Okay? You'll get better at it. Okay? It takes time. Rome wasn't built in a day. Okay? You just have to get yourself into a schedule, into a routine, and you will, with all the little nooks and crannies of what you need to do to actually have a marketing and sales business that works for you. There's all these little things that you need to do to keep all the plates spinning, and basically it's every day doing something and getting better and better and better at it until it's just second nature. It's just second nature. So I wanted to take this time and just share with you, next Tuesday is the beginning of the workshop, Get Clients Now workshop. How to attract, impact, and prosper using Facebook. Okay, so I build my business using Facebook and email, and that's what I teach in my program. And next week I'm doing 5 days of chunky bits of good information. If you're just starting out or you're still unclear on how to get clients online using Facebook, I'm going to spend 5 days, an hour a day, just about on Zoom, so you can ask questions as we go, of how so we're going to deal with, let's see, day 1 is really about getting visible and attracting clients to you. Day 2 is customer research. Huge. You've got to do customer research. You've got to do it often. Okay. You've got to get the pulse of the people that you want to be working with so that you can create content. All right. And really set up your launch posts and things from that. Day 3, we talk about your program and how to make it irresistible. Day 4 is all the touch points you have to incorporate into marketing on Facebook. And then day 5, we will be doing how to qualify people. Okay, not everyone is a good fit for your program. Okay, you definitely want to be screening people, because you definitely want to screen out those people that are not a good fit for you, or this is not the right time for them to be working with you. Okay, nothing is worse than working with someone who is not ready. Okay, you just go nowhere. All right, so or you're miserable. So you definitely want to be able to qualify people. All right. So that's happening next week. If you haven't registered and you want to register, just say workshop below and I'll send you the link to register. It's happening over in a private Facebook group, not in this group, and we'll actually be doing it on Zoom and live stream to the pop-up group. So that's what's happening next week. And what else do I want to tell you? I think that's it. Do you guys have any questions who are still on here? Just if you're watching the live, hashtag live so I know who's on here. I will definitely tag people in this who said they wanted to see this. I will definitely tag you in here so that you get the benefits of the program. If you need to get on my email list because you're not on it, say email below and I'll be sure to get you on my email list. There's tons of great information that goes out on email as well. And yeah, it's just, I don't know if you saw the photograph I posted this morning on my personal page, but this morning at 7:30, my girlfriend and I and the dogs took a walk down the river here, and this orange sun was coming up and reflected on the the river, and it just looks like fire on the river, but it's just this reflection of the sun coming up. It's just exquisite. So go check that out if you need a great visual to get you going today. All right, you guys, have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday, and I will see you next week. Bye.